What's up, you guys? This is OffTopicGames, and so G-BT10 Raging Clash of the Blade Fangs just came out. So we have our post G-BT10 Gurguit deck profile. So this deck again is not mine. It's probably maybe not built, I guess, correctly or like the most optimal competitive build. So let us know in the comments what you'd put in. We just wanted to get another deck profile out for you and show you the new cards. So for a starter, it's the same. We're running Knight of Early Dawn Quell. It has the Forerunner skill and then the GB1 Unite skill. So Unite is it's an ability that's active only when you've called 2 or more cards to the Rearguard Circle or Guardian Circle during that turn. You can put this unit in your soul. It's an axe skill. Look at top 3 cards from the top of your deck. Search for up to 1 card. Call it to Rearguard Circle. It gets plus 2,000 to the end turn. So pretty good starter. It's really good. We run 4 of the OG Gurguit. I guess 2 of this is the trial deck art and 2 is not. But it has the GB2 skill, auto, counter blast 1, soul blast 1. At the beginning of the guard step of the battle that this unit was attacked, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 4 cards from your deck, search for up to 1 of them, call it to the Guardian Circle at rest, and then shuffle your deck. Then the other skill is auto, counter blast 1. During your turn when you stride over this card, you may look at the top 4, call up to 1, and it gets plus 2,000 to the end of the turn. So yeah, it's Gurguit, it's the deck. And then next we run 4 of this new Gurguit. So it has the GB2 Unite skill. All of your rear guards get intercept and continuous during the battle that your Vanguard was attacked. This unit gets the intercept from the back row skill. So you can basically just, all units get the intercept ability and it can intercept from the back row, which is pretty cool. It's kind of debatable if it's really good or not. It really just depends. And then it has the on-stride skill, counter blast 1, soul blast 1, to look at the top 4 cards, call a card, shuffle your deck, and then if you call the card with the Unite ability, look at the top card and then call it to rearguard as rest. So that's nice because it like auto procs Unite, but it comes in as rest if that matters to you. So I guess the ways around it is you can call like a crit trigger that'll just go into your soul and give plus 5k, and you can call it like behind the Vanguard or something. So yeah, we run 4 of this. It's kind of unfortunate that it's soul blast, but you know, whatever. So our grade 2s is very weird from what I saw in this deck. I'm not too sure. I guess they're just testing it out. There's a lot of weird things about this deck, so I'll probably note it as we go through it. So we are running 4 Canarius. It's the new grade 2 from G-BT10. It has the Unite skill continuous. If you have Vanguard with Gurguit in its card name, this unit gets plus 4,000. It's a rearguard skill only. So yeah. And then the auto skill, choose a card from your hand, discard it. When this unit is placed in the rearguard circle, you can pay the cost. If you do, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, call 1 to rearguard circle, and then put the rest at the bottom at any order. So yeah, very interesting skill. Then next we're running 4 pairing more. It's kind of a lot. So I guess like here the grade 2 line is very interesting, to say the least. Let us know in the comments what you would put down, like Marpwill's, I think Bulrgal, whatever his name is. Some people run that, I'm not entirely sure, but let us know. So what his effect is, it has the Unite skill, it gets plus 2,000 continuous. And then GB1 counter blast 1, when this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, search for up to 1, call it in the same column as this unit, and then put the rest at the bottom at any order. So you have to call it in the same column, but it doesn't require like soul blast or anything, or a discard. So 4 of those, and then 3 of these. It's I don't even know what his name is. Henrius. Counter blast 1, soul blast 1. GB1. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 3 cards, search for up to 1 of them, call them to a rearguard circle, and put the rest at the bottom of any order. And then if you have Vanguard with a Gurguit in its card name, the unit that was called with this effect and this unit get plus 3,000 to the end of the turn. So that's pretty nice. It costs an extra soul, but you can call it anywhere, and then both these units get plus 3 if you're on Gurguit, which you should be. So for grade 1s, I believe that's 11 grade 2s. For our grade 1s, we're running 4 Stride Fodders, and it searches for Gurguit, which is very nice. Next, we're running arguably one of the most broken grade 1s in this deck. For some reason, he's only running 3. Maybe he doesn't have a 4th or something. But personally, I believe you should run 4 because it's just a really, really good card. What it does is GB1 Unite. When your other unit is placed on rear guard circle, choose your other units in the same column as this unit, and that unit and this unit get plus 2,000 to the end turn. So even if it's rested and you like call over it, for example, the skill still procs, so it's very nice. Because it works with like Glorious Raining and stuff. So yeah, it should be a 4 but he's not running it. So this is also where something weird comes in. He's running these PGs. I don't love them at all, but we pulled the SP from the case, so maybe that's why he's running it. And also looks really nice. Like, hopefully it focuses in. Like, it looks really nice, right? So maybe that's why. I'm really not a fan of this PG, but let me read it to you. So it has the can only guard Vanguard skill, but it's not like when it's called from hand, which is, I guess, very interesting. So you can call it with Gurguit, but you can only guard the Vanguard. The second skill is Unite. Choose one of your rear guards and put it to the bottom of your deck. When this unit is placed in the Guardian Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets plus 15,000 to the end of battle. So it can be like a 15k shield if you put a card back, which is very like underwhelming. Honestly, I'm not really too sure why he's using this card. Maybe it's just because of the art or something. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, of course it's nice and he has an SP, so I guess so. He's running 3 Jeffreys as well. I'd cut it down to 2 to put in the 4th Horsa, but I guess 3 is okay. If there's another card that you should probably put in instead of this, let us know. But what it does is, it has the Unite skill. Put this unit into your soul. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted. You may pay the cost if you do draw a card. So, gets a soul charge, draws a card. And then it makes room for other regards that you may call later on, which is very nice. For triggers, 8 crit. 4 of which are the Scarface line, the put in soul when you have a Gurguit, plus 5 and draw a card. And then 4 Flame Victory, which is also nice because it's soul charge plus 3, so it gives soul. And then 4 Stand. What it does is, GB1 has the Unite skill. This unit gets plus 3,000, and at the end of the battle, this unit boosted or attacked, you may pay the cost, or you may put this card into your soul and unflip 1, which is also not very bad. It soul charges and unflips. And then we have 4 heals for our G-Guards, and because healing is great. So, for our Stride Zone, we have 4 Gurguit. This is the new card. I believe there's 1 SP. Yes, because we pulled it during the case. What it does is, it has the axe skill once per turn, GB1. Or it's not, of course it's GB1, but you can first stride it. What it does is counterblast 1, choose a card, choose itself, turn it face up. Until the end turn, this unit gets the auto skill. When this unit attacks, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, call a card from among them to rear circle, and shuffle your deck, and then it gets the continuous skill, the Vanguard. All of your units get plus 2,000 for each face-up card with Gurguit in its card name in the G zone. So that's very interesting. So we're currently running 4 this and 2 of the other Gurguit, the older one. So at most you can get plus 10k, the front row, which is very nice, and it gives an extra attack. So usually this is very first stridable because it does open the GB2 skills. But if not, you can go into like Scourge Point or something. But yeah, we're running 4 of it because it's a pretty good card. It's just a counterblast 1 and stuff, so it's very nice. Next, we're running 4 Glorious Raining. Glorious Raining is also very strong. It has the skill, Unite skill. Counterblast 1, choose itself, turn it face up. Choose 2 of your rear guards, put them to the bottom of your deck at any order. When this unit attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 7 cards and then search for up to the same number of cards as the number of face-up cards in your G-zone. Call it to rear guard circle, shuffle your deck, and then if you called 3 or more cards, unflip 1 and soul charge 1. So if you call like 3, you basically negate your cost and then get an extra soul, which is very nice. This card is very strong because it opens up so much more attacks. And it's generally just good because it has plays with like Horsa, like the Jeffries and the stands that you run, because you put in your soul. Same thing with the crits. And just make room for the more cards to come out. And it only gets stronger the more you get through the game. So yeah, we're running 1 Scorch Point because Scorch Point is also pretty good. What it does is it has the auto skill. When this unit is placed on the when your unit is placed in the rearguard circle from the deck, that unit and this unit get plus 5,000 to the end turn. So if you call like a Gurguit from the deck to the rearguard circle, that unit gets plus 5, this unit gets plus 5, so the Vanguard is now 31 base, and the rearguard is a 16 base, which is very nice, and so forth. So it just kind of makes big powers. And then we have 2 Gurguits, they're both SGRs, so that's really nice. Probably one of my favorite SGRs, maybe not the most favorite, but it's very nice. What it does is it has the Unite skill GB2, Axe skill, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 2. This unit gets plus 5,000 for each of your rearguards until the end turn, and then choose up to 5 of your rearguards and they get plus 5,000 to the end turn. So it hits big and the rearguards hit big and they all hit big. It's not once per turn, so you can use it multiple times. It's kind of cost heavy, but like the power that you get is insane. So yeah, running 2 of it. And then 1 Breeze because it's G deck and you kind of just need GB. So we run Breeze in case they're grade locked or they try to play the grade 2 game. And then we have 4 G guards. 1 Rhea, it can go up to 2, but we're running a Screw right now. Or you can run like a Dismal if you want, but running 1 Rhea, it could be 2. Plus 5k if you have 2 or more rearguards. Screw, it's a... If you have a card face up in your G zone, you can discard 1 for it to gain plus 10k, which is pretty nice. And then 2 Slaming Flare, which is a really, really good card. What it does is choose one of your rearguards and puts it to the bottom of your deck. When this unit is placed in the guardian circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 5 cards, choose up to 2 cards with different grades, call them to the guardian circle, and then shuffle your deck. So you can find PGs with this card, or just filter your deck with all the grade 3s and junk that you need. It's just a really good card. So yeah, that's the basics of this deck. Let us know if you have any suggestions for this deck. We really want to take that seriously. This deck probably isn't built very well, obviously, because of the PGs and the Horsa, but maybe the grade 2s, I'm not too sure. But besides that, yeah, just let us know. So leave a comment if you have any suggestions or more questions that you want to know more about this deck. You can look us up on social media. The links will be in the description. And then if you like this deck profile, you can like the video and subscribe for more content. So thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all later.